So I don't know the day or the hour of the rapture. And the more we keep being wrong about when we think it may be, the less I want to come on here and tell you the dates that sound like might be when the rapture will happen. Because, you know, I hate the possibility of someone being like, getting so invested in a date and then it comes and goes and then they're like, I give up. I'm not like they might not just give up on the rapture, but like on the faith, which makes no sense to me. I'm like, if all it takes is us guessing a date and it not end up being that date and you walk away from God because of that, your faith was never in God, it was in a date. As rapture watchers, our faith is in God, not a date. All we're doing is hoping. We're looking and we're hoping that it's going to be when it looks like it's going to be. But we don't know if it will be that date. But I've been seeing so many dates lately about it looking like a high possibility, another high watch date for the end of this month or the beginning of next month. Either way, it's going to be so incredibly soon. Did you guys hear about, a couple months or so ago, there was all this talk about, like, the news saying that there's going to be aliens coming in either September or November or whenever. And I don't think that ever went away. I think that's still something they're like, that's still going to happen. And why else would that be a thing unless we're going to be raptured up soon? Satan literally created the concept of aliens, literally rapturing us up. Like, it's the same thing. Satan isn't capable of original ideas. That's the whole point of the alien thing. Like, it's literally just Satan needed an excuse for us to, the people that will be left behind to be like, oh, that's why. That's what happened. It wasn't God, it was aliens, which makes no sense. But, I mean, it'll be a great deception, won't it? I mean, they're gonna literally see aliens walking around. How would they not believe in aliens? Which, they're not aliens, they're demons. That's what I saw in one of my rapture dreams. I know that's what a lot of people believe now, or at least some people. But I just saw something. Someone thinks that we're going to be out of here before Halloween, apparently. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not promising anything at all. And I don't believe I've ever promised the date. But I'm just saying, keep looking. Don't give up. Don't give up so easily. It's got to be one of these days. It's got to be soon. Like, mathematically, 2025 still makes so much sense, and we're running out of 2025. We only have a handful of days left of October, and then a couple months. So, like, it'll probably be within that time. I don't know if it will be, for sure. I don't know. But I'm just saying, don't give up on God so easily. Don't give up. I mean, you can give up on the rapture of that being soon if you want. Like, that's fine. Like, that's not essential to the faith at all. But never give up on God. I think we may have just had the great falling away. The Bible talks about a great falling away happening first. And I mean, a lot of people are kind of giving up on all this stuff because this brother Joshua guy failed them. And, I think when I first heard about him, I wasn't skeptical. I was like, oh, or maybe I was skeptical, but I was like, maybe he's right. And the longer he went on and the closer it got to September 23rd, the more I'm like, yeah, he's probably false. And what do you know? September 23rd came and went. It didn't happen then. And then he kept changing the date. He's like, no, actually it actually meant this date. But it's like, no, you specifically said September 23rd. Yeah, I think he was false. I think that's pretty fair to say. You know, sorry if you had your faith in him, but yeah, I don't think he was genuine. I mean, who knows? But I just think we need to be careful who we listen to. That includes me. If you don't feel comfortable taking my advice on when I say that, like, I think the rapture's probably still gonna happen this year, like, you don't have to take my word for it. That's fine. But never give up on God. Never walk away from the faith just because of rapture talk. Like, that's insane. Like, that is certainly the last thing I want from anyone, you know? So I hope no one, got worn down because of something I said about the rapture. Because I've been accused by so many people of setting dates. And it's like, either you don't understand what date setting actually is, or you just didn't actually listen to any of my videos. Because when did I ever set a date? Date setting is saying that you're promising, like saying that it will be on September 23rd is promising the date. Now, I said that there's a high chance of that happening, and I thought it very likely could, but I never said it would happen, you know? That's the difference. There's a huge difference between date watching and date setting. Date watching is saying, oh, September 23rd, that looks like a high date. There's a good chance of that. Let's keep watch and see if it happens. And then it comes and goes, and then you go and look and you say, oh, maybe Halloween. There's several reasons why maybe it could be then. We look at that, and if it comes and goes, we just keep watching. Because the Bible says to look up, for your redemption draws near. It says that this generation, our generation, won't pass away when all of the things, all the signs are happening simultaneously, and they have been happening. All this year, there's been so many signs just all happening. The red heifer got sacrificed in July. Like the third temple, it's being built. I mean, they built the cornerstones months ago. They put up the flags and whatever else, the road signs months ago. Like, people say that, oh, there's all this stuff that still needs to happen first, and it's like, what stuff? Nothing needs to happen first. And if it did, why do you think that would take thousands of years? Why couldn't that stuff all just happen in a day? Why do you think you're telling me that we don't know when the rapture is, but you're telling me that we're wrong, as if you do know, like, it's inconsistent to say that we don't know the day of the rapture, but you also seem to know when it's not. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, guys. I'm not going to promise you the date. I'm just saying. We're supposed to encourage each other with these words. That's exactly what we were instructed to do. This is all meant to be an encouragement, to get excited, to know that, like, whatever troubles you're going through, it's about to end, I'm currently looking for a job, and, there's so many other things, that I'm just going through, and I'm just like, boy, that would be really nice to be raptured. Never have a problem again, I've dealt with so many skin issues for a long time, and yeah, it would be nice. People call us escapists, but that's also what the Bible calls it. It says, pray you're worthy to escape the wrath that is coming. It's right there in the Bible, and if you want to not believe in the rapture, that's fine. As long as you believe in Jesus, that's fine. There's no reason to hate or argue or get all upset about this stuff, calling us false. We're allowed to disagree on this. It's not a salvation issue. But, you've probably heard me say all this stuff before. But yeah, it's gonna be soon. Keep looking up. God bless you guys. Peace.